What's up guys, Taylor here with a new Warlords of Draenor video. In this video I'm going to be looking at the main Horde capital city of Warspear. Warspear is going to be the central hub of all activity for the Horde on Draenor. So I just kind of want to go through, give you a tour, show you all of the important points of interest and NPCs within the capital city. Now, Warspear is located on the island of Osharon in the northern section. So I'll kind of show you here. We have Warspear, the map of Warspear here. And then we have the island of Osharon. The Alliance capital of Stormshield is in the south. And then you can see Osharon is off the coast of Tanaan Jungle. Tanaan Jungle is a zone that will be introduced later. But, you know, the original leveling area for the Horde will be Frostfire Ridge. It's over here. And when you first construct your garrison, you will get a quest that will fly you over to Osharon, and you will be introduced to Warspear. I'm actually standing right next to the Flight Master in Warspear. So this is where you will arrive for the first time, and you'll get a little quest chain to kind of go through everything dealing with this new capital city. So let me put up this map one more time. Warspear looks a little confusing, but it's actually just a ring. Just follow this ring around, and then that pretty much is everything. There are a couple of knots on the ring, such as right here and here, but it is essentially just a ring. And then, you know, from there you can get to all of your NPCs and major points of interest within this capital city. So I'm going to go through. I really do like what Blizzard did here, so I think you guys will enjoy hanging out here. On the right here we have the inn. This is where you will set your hearth in Warlords of Draenor. The Broken Spear Tavern, there's the innkeeper right there. And then in the basement of this inn we have the cooking trainer, which is down here. So you have your cooking trainer here. In fact, all of your trainers in Warlords of Draenor are going to be located in your main capital city, so that's a great change from the past. I mean, you used to, in Miss Pandaria, you used to have to go across the entire continent to get to your trainers. That is no longer going to be the case. All of your profession trainers are located here. In this main building, this is Warspear Hold. There's a lot going on here. You have your bankers, your guild bankers, and your regular bankers are all located here. And then you have a couple of quartermasters, so you have several of your reputation vendors as well in this building. You have the Steam Wheel Preservation Society, you have the Arakoa Outcasts, you have the Frostwolf Orcs in the back here. So you have many, reputation vendors, as well as your banks are all located in this big kind of central building for Warspear. Up on the hill here, you have it's a spirit lodge. Its name is a little bit different here in this Warspear. In Warspear, it's called the Tower of the Elements. But inside here, you have your transmogrifier and your void storage. You also have your portal to Orgrimmar, and you also have the portal trainer. So mages will want to come here to get their portals to Warspear. Now, that pretty much concludes the first knot on this ring. We're going to travel around to the second knot on this ring around Warspear. This is more of the, I guess you could say, the Tauren section of Warspear. We have the skinning trainer over here and the leatherworking trainer as well inside this building. So those are accounted for. Back here we have the portal to Thunderbluff, so you have access to that back here. And then around the corner here we have something that I'm sure everyone will love. This is the auction house. For the first time ever in an expansion for World of Warcraft, the new island or continent has auctioneers on it. You do not have to be an engineer to access them. So there are 3 auctioneers here. You can take care of all of your auctions straight from Warspear. You do not have to go back all the way to Orgrimmar to take care of that. Over here, across this little bridge on this island, is the kind of Blood Elf section of Warspear. I really do like how they incorporated all of the different races into this capital city that they've created. You have tailoring. The tailoring trainer is right here, and you also have the jewel crafting trainer as well over here. So those are the 2 trainers here. There is no portal to Silver Moon City, Blizzard felt that wasn't really necessary. You will be able to take the portal to Undercity to get there instead. Down here, this is the Forsaken area. You have your alchemy trainer over here, right there, and then you also have your herbalism trainer over on the right hand side there, and then in the back you have your portal to the Undercity. So everything dealing with the Forsaken has been accounted for in this little area, complete with all the green disgusting pools. In the back here, moving along the ring, we have this goblin area, and this stretches back pretty far. In this building right here, we have Gallywix's garage, and we have the engineering trainer, so he's now accounted for. And then in the back here, we have the archaeology trainer, and then even further back here, we have both the blacksmithing trainer and the mining trainer. The blacksmithing trainer is right there, and then the mining trainer, I believe, is patrolling these people mining right here. Yes, he is. So there's also a lot of real estate back here. I'm not quite sure what they have, planned for. Maybe there's an expansion in the future, but for now, there's just a lot of space back there. So if you want to go hang out in the tar pools, go have fun. Over here on the left, just thought I'd point this out. It's kind of fun. Some goblins beating up on a Black Fuse engineer, one of Garrosh's, engineers in the last expansion. Down here in this misty valley, we have the troll area. On the left, we have the inscription trainer, and then in this hut here, we have the enchanting trainer. And far in the back here, we have your stable master with all of these raptors hanging around. So once again, I really do like how they kind of incorporated each one of the races into the overall design scheme of Warspear. Now up here we have the training dummies. You have a two Dungeoneer training dummies, level 102, and then you have a Raiders training dummy in the middle. You have two healing dummies on the right hand side here, so you can test out healing with that. And then on the left here, we have two tanking dummies. Please be careful if you are a DPS and trying to use these. I'm just going to melee this with my fist, and I'll take some damage back. 64,000 damage, that's a chunk of my health. Those are specifically used for tanks and learning to, mitigate damage and practicing how they can mitigate damage. So do not attack that if you're just trying to test your DPS, because you will die very quickly. Right here we have a barracks, and inside we have the first aid trainer. And then we have all these grunts up here, doing battle in the center here in this pit. And then in this corner we have the Order of the Awakened. These are important PvE vendors. They will be used throughout the expansion. And I believe they will be your main PvE vendors throughout the game. So you no longer have to travel to get to any of your PvE vendors anymore. It's located in your main capital city. Another great change. So, with that being said, we are completing our circle, and we are arriving back at the first knot on the circle with the, the inn and the major conquest hold place here. I can't remember what it's called. But that's everything in Warspear. I really like how they kind of combined everything together and just kind of, fused it all into one Horde, capital city. You just went through an expansion which orcs reigned supreme and everyone else was shunned, and now everyone is kind of shown equally out here. It's great to have an auction house. Yeah, I love how compact it is. I believe people are really going to enjoy hanging out here in Warlords of Draenor. You will arrive via flight path for the first time here, and I do want to mention real quickly that I know a couple of people are kind of nervous that Oshron is so close, the Battle of Oshron. Oshron's on a separate server, so when you cross a threshold, it's going to be like right up here. They will phase into a different server, and you will no longer be a part of, the server that Warspear, Storm Shield, and the rest of the Draenor servers are located on. You will be on a different server. So you will never hear battle sound effects or anything like that, and you will never experience lag due to a battle in Oshron because it's on a separate server. This has its own trade chat, combined with Orgrimmar and Thunder Bluffs, and it has its own, general chat and local defense. So it's completely its own entity. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I really do like this capital city. I love what Blizzard did here. It's compact, kind of like Dalaran, and it has all the necessary items, even an auctioneer this time around. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is everything that you will need to know in Warspear. I will see you guys in the next video. Tearless out.